Good morning, book lovers of the internet. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe because for every subscriber, I get a new subscriber and I also read a page from a book of my choice. This year I had a very penguiny Christmas, and these are a few of the items I got for Christmas. Penguin soft toy and another one which I bought from London. And these two were gifted to me by my aunt and my uncle. And my uncle also has a, let's call it a company, uh, which makes chocolate. And a part of the gift was that he gave me these penguin gummies. I have a black one, I have a light blue one, and I also have a pink one right over here. And I got this bookmark with the chocolate and the sweets he gave me. Um, I hope this will be a huge brand one of these days. Anyway, in today's video, I am going to be reviewing this book called Einstein the Penguin, The Case of the Polar Poachers. So this has about 250 pages and I rated it 3 stars. And I bought this one in Stratford in London as well. And as you probably know by now, because I've been mentioning this several times on my channel, I love penguins, and that is the reason why I bought this book in the first place. I didn't have any clue about it having two prequels, however, I still enjoyed this one despite it being such a simple story without much of a premise, perhaps. And I may be at fault regarding this issue for not having read the prior books in the series. However, I can say for a fact that Imogen, the main character, she is a huge pain in the ass, and if you read the books, you'll understand why. And the story would have been way better without her. Her younger brother and his friend, they're much more interesting characters, and I'm pretty sure that the conflict they would have caused would have been more interesting, but this was not particularly the case. I just enjoyed the chapters where her brother was involved and the ones that she wasn't in. And the blatant lies she tells and her hypocrisy are two factors that no 11-year-old should rely on to solve a case. And to be quite fair, there really isn't much of a case to begin with. She just reads the newspaper and keeps up with the journals online, and that's where the cases she thinks of stem. The penguin disappearances are in fact noted by scientists, yet they do no further investigating to see who is stealing them from their home for profit. And this could have easily been an issue which could have been resolved by adults rather than by children, had the scientists cared more, which they clearly don't now that I finished reading the books. Or the book rather. This was not what I expected from the story. I thought that the penguins would be stolen from their homes and sold to places like SeaWorld to be used as feed for the orcas or other creatures because, as some of you might know, these penguins are prey to large creatures like orcas or killer whales, which are the same thing as far as I know. It's a very light-hearted story considering the crime taking place, and if awareness is to be raised about poaching and killing animals or stealing animals for profit or to make money, I don't think that this is the best way to be doing it to deliver the message to a younger audience who is reading this. Um, I recently finished reading That and the Penguin, and I reviewed it on this channel as well. And the main character in that one does keep a penguin as a pet as well, much like Imogen's family now does. And this is the hypocrisy I was speaking about. The hypocrisy in trying to prevent this from being an opportunity for others is quite enraging because she does have a penguin pet of her own, and she is trying to prevent a woman from selling penguins to other people to keep them as pets. At least that's the intention that is conveyed, I suppose. I'm not sure about killing the penguins or using them for any other reasons. Sure, there is the whole deal of being born in captivity as opposed to being stolen from your family, but Imogen basically does the same thing she's trying to prevent from happening with Einstein, and the other penguins which are kept captive for a while. Whether bred in captivity or not, penguins are still not adapted for certain temperatures, and I don't see how Einstein is any different. I don't understand why the illustrations have any appeal either, because, in my opinion, they come across as quite lazy, and there isn't really much to appreciate in them, to be quite honest. Um, there are just a couple of lines here and there, highlighted or filled in. I'm not sure if you can see this properly. Uh-huh. It just comes across as quite lazy, and I don't understand why people seem to like it so much and why it got all the awards it did. Um, Despite this, I don't really know much about art, so if you're more of an expert, let me know in the comment section what you think. It's not even Quentin Blake level, it's just plain lazy, but that's just my opinion. I don't think I will be reading the rest of the series, but if you have any book recommendations with penguins in the title or on the cover, please do let me know, and I'll try to get them in my possession as quickly as possible, read and review them on this channel. Anyway, those were my thoughts regarding Einstein the Penguin, the case of the Polar Poachers, and I think that the title is a bit of a misnomer as well. Um, if you've read this one, let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you haven't, let me know whether you agree with some things I said or whether you're intrigued into buying this and reading it. As usual, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out all the other things I do on this channel, and help me out however you can. Uh, Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Bye, guys.